Hello, Colby Academy. Well, I thought we would start this video off playing a little seek and find game. Can you see any items on the screen that have been tempered? It's pretty obvious. I hope you're looking right behind me and seeing this hammer, which is made out of tempered steel. The virtue this month is the virtue of temperance. And something that is tempered has gone through a long process of being heated and shaped and cooled and dunked in very cold water and then oil. And this whole long process that blacksmiths and people who make tools know about in order to become very hard, so that if this hammer were to hit anything else in my room at least, the hammer would be just fine. It's the other thing that would have to worry. When we engage the virtue of temperance, we kind of become a good hammer, that we grow in self-control so that things won't break us, but we will fulfill our task well. When I was thinking of this virtue and how to exemplify it, one of the scriptures came to mind from the Beatitudes, when Jesus said, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." To be meek is to be temperate. Those two virtues are very closely related. And there's a cool history to the word meek, which exemplifies exactly what we're going after. Originally, the word meek wasn't used as an adjective. Now we'll say sometimes, oh, that person's very meek. And when we say that, we mean, oh, they're a little bit quiet and they'll let other people do whatever they want. But originally, the word meek did not mean that at all. But it was a verb to describe the training of war horses. When a horse was being trained to go into battle, it would have to be trained to the point where it wouldn't get afraid when it would go in amid the clashing of swords and spears and jousting and shields and with all the blood, but the horse had to have such self-control that it would remain calm even in the chaos of a battle. And so when a horse was so well trained that it would be completely responsive to its rider's commands and not be scared by the chaos of battle, they would say the horse has been meeked. That is, the horse has come to a place of perfect self-control and perfect self-mastery. And so for us, we are striving to grow in the virtue of temperance, especially as we are in the Lenten season. We are striving to grow in the virtue of meekness. And this means that we make some sacrifices, that we perhaps are doing some fasting. Maybe we're giving up some screen time or some food that we enjoy. Whatever the fast or the penance is that you're taking on, it's important to recognize the real reason we do it. It's not simply to say that you're doing something harder than your brothers and sisters, or that you're doing something challenging just for the sake of doing something hard. But the reason why we fast, and we take on penances, and we sacrifice, is the reason we do this is we do it out of love. We do it because we know that life is not easy, life is hard, and if we're going to love well, we need good self-control. And so my homework for you, my challenge for you this month is very simple. It's to remain strong in your Lenten resolution. But also when you think of your Lenten resolution and when you're making that sacrifice, that you always accompany it with that simple prayer, Jesus, I do this out of love for you. So it doesn't become just about what's the hard thing that I can do, but in fact, it keeps its focus on Jesus, who is the one who ultimately gives us that grace to be temperate and to live our lives in the way that he has called us.